Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? Boy, it's dark and dreary here, isn't it? even with even with the door open. Wow. Anyway, you know how this works. I just like to remind you, this is not an exact science. Might have to stretch it outside the box. Oh, hang on, Betty. I love this boy. He's going, come on, come on, come on. He's all wired up, as usual. Laughing, smiling, jumping up and down. Oh my gosh, now he's doing a dance. Hang on, he's standing out in front of me. And he's doing this weird dancing thing, and his legs are going out just the same. I mean, and then he goes from being, I don't even know if I should say this, looking like Brandon. Then he looks like a skeleton. Then he looks like Brandon. Then he kind of like flashing back and forth and back and forth. And he's laughing hysterically. Oh, if you could only see what I see, you would be laughing. That's what he's wanting. He's wanting to do something off the wall funny for you. Good job, Betty. God, I love him. Uh-oh. Now he went from laughing his ass off to beating his fist on the table and saying, you got to get that shit out of your head. You have to get that shit out of your head. Don't. You have to get that shit. Don't. He's yelling at me. Through me, I should say. Don't. Take a chill pill. Take a break. Step back. Ow. It feels like a pin sticking me on the top of my head. Ow. That's not nice. So when you feel that, ow. Ow. He's doing it again. Stop. I felt it. When you feel that, he's really, really trying to get your attention. And I know one time I felt like a pin sticking me like 3 or 4 times up here. And I said, okay, I don't know who that is. I mean, you're going to have to make it a little more clear to me. And I have a tattoo on my ankle that says Bob. And the next stick that I felt was right on that tattoo. Felt like a pin sticking me on my tattoo. So when they really want your attention, you may not figure out what it is they want, but he's calling you a knothead. But he's so funny. So he's trying very hard to get your attention. So it's going to hurt. So and you could feel it may not be, here I go stuttering again, may not be on top of your head, but usually they do it where they're trying to do it to you. Could be anywhere else. So like I said, I had mine here and then on my ankle, on the tattoo. Okay, so he's screaming in your ear. I don't know if I've told you before, but if it comes in through these ears, it's usually only one ear, unless like they're across the room or something. But when they're up close, he makes me itch too. Be one ear, your ear might get hot, it might tingle, side of your face. Like a couple nights ago, this side of my face felt really flushed, and I got scared. I thought I was getting sick. And it wouldn't go away, and I just felt really, really flushed and hot. Usually it's not. Usually Bob only does my ear. But this whole side of my face. So I actually went and got the thermometer, stuck it in this ear, perfectly normal, stuck it in this ear, the alarm went off. So he actually, and it was Bob, he actually made my face so hot that the thermometer, I wish I had videoed it, the thermometer even could feel it, see it, sense it, whatever. So, but it was only one side. So that's usually the way they talk to you. It'll be in one ear, it might hear. He's yelling so loud in your ear that he's showing it. Maybe it's like a cartoon character thing that he's showing right now, that it goes into your ear and it's inside your head. Where it's like a little cloud that goes. So that's the way he's showing it. It's actually, he's trying to get it into where you can hear it. Now, I've never seen it shown like that. If you hear it with these ears, it'll just be thoughts in your head. But it's about the most forceful yelling that I've heard him do. He says you're tuning him out. You got the door shut on him. Don't know whether it's because you don't really believe this stuff, or you don't want to listen to what he has to say, or you're scared of it. You're still, what's the word I want to use? Still, making me itch. You're still, god damn, what's the word I want to use? Still not believing it, that this is real, that kind of thing. Can't think of the right word. Skeptical. But somehow, and part of it's because I think guys have a harder time not being skeptical than us girls do, or maybe us girls just want to hear from them. It's a female thing. He's telling you to man up. He says, take your punishment. He's talking about something with him. He's not talking about something happening here. And then he's like tromping around behind you, like stomp, stomp, stomp. So you should hear, or even, you might even feel the floor vibrate. He's stomp, stomp, stomping behind you. He's showing he's got work boots on, so it'll be the sound of work boots stomping around, or you'll feel the vibration of it. But even when they stomp, quit making me itch. Even when they stomp really hard, sometimes it's just showing that they're making a great effort to have this heard. So it may not come across very loud. Probably won't come across very loud. It usually doesn't. Yeah, it got quiet all of a sudden. What the hell? I don't know where you work, but he's showing like when you're at work that he's trying to get in, and you just concentrate harder on your work, and you concentrate harder, and the more he tries, the more you shut him out, the more you concentrate there, instead of just kicking back and relaxing and seeing what's going to happen. Of course, really don't have time at work, but that's one of the situations he's showing. He says, you're ignoring me, bro. You're ignoring me, bro. He's still stuck on this subject. And now, but he's getting more mellow, a little sad, a little melancholy when he says that. I still love you. I still love. He almost feels like you're trying to forget him, like you're trying to block the whole thing out, the whole Brandon thing. Excuse me, the whole Brandon thing, not just the end. He says it won't work. And then he starts laughing. He goes, I'm not going to let you forget me. Okay, he's talking about skull. I don't know if either one of you do skull. The smell of skull. So now it doesn't count if you do skull and you dip into it and you smell it. You'll smell skull in weird places, in the store, outside, in your house. I think you know the routine. You're going to smell skull. It doesn't matter if he did it or not. I always ask them for something unique, something different. Everybody knows about feathers and coins and butterflies. Something unique for you. So know when you smell that, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more if you want more. That's totally up to your free will choice. if you want to, but you don't have to say it out loud. You can tell him in your head, I love you. I know that's you. And he'll hear it. I promise you 1,000%. He can hear you, he can see you, and you don't have to say it out loud. He's making me itch again. He wants you to walk up to Chelsea and give her a tweak on the cheek and give her a kiss on the cheek, a little peck. To him, that's going to mean that you accepting, that you love him, that you know that he said this. So he would like for you to go and validate it by doing that to Chelsea. Don't know why, it's up to him. He's so much fun. Now he's saying boots on the ground, boots on the ground. I know he's already doing his stomping around. He's saying boots on the ground. Excuse me. Something about you thinking life is such a chore. Life is such a chore. Life is such a struggle. He's trying to let you know that even though you haven't said this to somebody, probably, that he has heard you think this. He has heard you say this. Be the best you can be. You've got to fight the struggle. He says you're, say it again. He says you're struggling to not come to terms with him leaving. You're struggling to not want to totally, wholeheartedly admit and surrender that he left the way he did. He says, but I did it. I did. Hitting your fist on the wall is not going to help. Backing away from the family is not going to help. And I don't think he means like backing away, like just like distancing yourself a little bit. There's something in that you're struggling with. He knows it. No, he's saying something like Harry Fairy, Mary Fairy, Mary Carrie Fairy. I can't quite catch what it is. Don't have a clue. I love you, bro. You were my backbone. You don't think you were good enough backbone, but you were my backbone. You were. Give Mom a hug for me. Stay closer to her. Stay tighter. Don't hide it. Don't run. Chains. Now he's got a big, looks like a log chain, and he's rattling it. He's rattling. So you're going to hear, and it's just like the boots. It's a big chain, the big brown links, and he's rattling it together. You may not hear it real loud like that would be in real life, but you're going to hear some kind of chains rattling. Again, validating, acknowledging, telling you love him. Ask him to bring you more signs. He said, this is life. This is life, bro. This is life. It sucks at times, but we need to find the bright spots. We need to find the happy spots. Something about driving off a cliff. Something about driving. I don't know what he's talking about. Driving off a cliff. Like on purpose. It feels like. Or maybe you just feel like you're falling off a cliff. He's trying to sing a song. No. So he's saying, whatever just went through your head right now, the answer is yes. So whatever you were questioning or thinking, the answer is yes. Now he's talking about sheep. He's showing me a sheep, a lot of curly wool on it. I have no clue why. So watch for the sheep. So I don't know what he's up to with this sheep, but look for sheep in weird places, like in cartoons, on TV, a woolly sheep with a black face, black feet. And at least that's the kind he's showing. That'll be another sign. Unique for you guys. You can be walking through the store and you feel like you need to look this way, and there'll be a statue of a sheep there or a picture or something. Now he's going to sing something. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? And he's laughing. Okay, who's the black sheep? I get it now. He always comes up with something good. So I don't know what he's doing. He's not doing a lot of yet, but I think he feels like he already did his lecture. Now he's showing a plate of spaghetti. Don't know if you just ate spaghetti, you're having spaghetti tonight. Spaghetti's your favorite food, his favorite. Don't have a clue. He's being kind of randomly jumping around right now. He's always jumping around. You could learn to have so much fun with him, like I do. Now you probably won't connect this way, but you could have. He's going to have fun with you, but he's carefully watching you. I don't know if that's the way to say it. He said yes. Carefully watching you for some reason. Make it fun. Ask him to do something silly. And then let him pick what. I mean, don't ask for one exact thing because that usually never happens. You could ask him to put a purple elephant in front of you. More than likely that won't happen, but you never know. So ask him to do something off the wall, out of the ordinary, because he ought to be good at it. He's usually a little off the wall when he talks to me. You gotta love him. He's trying to pinpoint something. Pinpoint something. Or you're trying to pinpoint something. Maybe you're trying too hard at it. You can't ask for it. You can ask for an exact thing, more than likely you won't get it. You need to make it a little broader. Ask him to do something, and then give him the opportunity to do what he can do from his end. He's not saying anything. I got cut off real quick. What? He's going to do something that's going to make your hair stand on end. And I don't mean scare the hell out of you. He's going to do something that literally will make your hair stand up. So it could be the hair on your arms. You know, like when you get goosebumps. I don't think that's it. I think it's going to be more like a static electricity. Like your hair probably is literally going to stand up or feel like it's going to. He's going to do some kind of an electric energy, something that's going to actually make some hair on your body stand up. So, when that happens, you can't hardly deny it. It may take him a little bit to figure it out, and it's like I always tell people the movie Ghost, where Patrick Swayze is in the subway tunnel with the spirit, and he's teaching him how to flip the bottle cap and kick the can. It takes a little bit to learn at first to move objects or make things happen. Don't know why. I asked my medium friend, I said, aren't we all instant geniuses when we get there? And she said, nope. Actually, I'm going to go see her today. He's going to do something that's going to actually have your hair standing up. Validating, acknowledging, laugh about it. Where he was sticking me like with a pin earlier on my head, he's going to stick one on your butt cheek. So when you get that pin sticking you on the butt cheek, again, laugh about it. He's trying hard to communicate with you, and he says you are like a bull. You have this big iron thing around you, and you're not wanting to let him in. And he's not going to take no for an answer. So he's going to keep trying. He's not going to give up. I wouldn't expect him to be anything less than stubborn. You have a golden opportunity right now. Something in your life is a golden opportunity. He says, don't fuck it up. You have a golden opportunity. Don't fuck it up. You may not see it as a golden opportunity at this moment, but if you look at it, you're going to see a bright side to it that's going to turn into a golden opportunity. He's not saying what aspects. Sometimes gets very frustrating for me when they won't explain more. Of course you can do it. Of course you can. Don't doubt yourself. I don't know why he's showing you like outside, and it's almost like the rain and like almost like you're kind of huddled over in the rain and maybe snow is just pelting you and coming down on you. Maybe this is just an emotion like you feel, or I don't know if this has actually happened or going to happen, or you're just going to be kind of hunched over and it's just going to be beating you all over and cold and lonely. He's showing you standing there all by yourself. So know that he either knows that this happened or he's going to be there when this happens. Or that, like I said, I almost feel like this is an emotion or how you're feeling. And he knows it. He knows more than you think he does. He's a pretty sharp boy. Stand up tall and proud. Be proud of who you are and what you are. After all, you're my bro. And now he's trying to do the slang bruh. Or how that's my grandson says that. He's trying to do that, bruh. I can't do it. He says you need a fishing pole. You need to go out and be with the fishing pole. It's kind of cold. Kind of cold, and it's nasty today, isn't it? It's really foggy today. Okay. He's beating a drum. It's like kind of like a tom-tom type drum, like with the actual animal skin on top of it. No idea what that has to do with anything other than you may hear it. You may hear this thump, 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 doing it with his hands, so that kind of noise. He says, I love you, let me in. I can help. That he just took off. He just gone. That was a quickie. And I can hear him way off in the distance going, I love you. So he's giving you all kinds of little nudges, little signs, little stuff. So let him speak. But that's your free will choice. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. I totally understand. Okay, my dear. He ended that conversation real quick. It's not like him. Much love to you, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved one. Thank you for allowing me to be his voice. I always love talking to him. He's a hoot. Later.